What up, YouTube? It's your man Vinny Chase. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are off on another group trip, man. This will be the third time that we done traveled with strangers, man. So pack it on up because we are headed off to explore the south of Italy. Let's go.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Vincent Chase. Brand name recognition.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
This here, we just landed in Italy. We are in Brindisi to be exact, and we get ready to kick this trip off. I'm waiting on two of my travel mates to get up off the plane right now. We're gonna go get some food, get a taxi, and we're gonna get this thing started off right. Here we go, boy.
All right, here we go. So we've had some success with the group trips, right? So I figured, Greece was awesome. Colombia was even better. Why not go ahead and just run it back for a third time? And we've got 14 strangers again this time. They did put us back in the travel group chat or whatever. And no, I did not go through and pick out all the restaurants for like the downtime. I did not do that this time. It worked out better when I didn't do that in Colombia. So as we go through here, now I'm still a little bit nervous vlogging, so I'm missing some pieces of some things, right? But we basically get in and I meet up with a couple of my travel mates. So like all three of us were kind of like in the airport coming in a day early together. So once we landed, we all kind of split the cab on the way to the hotel that we were supposed to stay in. Like they had rooms there, but me, I booked the Airbnb just a little bit up the block or whatever. And because we're early, we're just gonna stop by the hotel. They're gonna hold the luggage and we're gonna walk around and do some early exploration, okay? And then when it's time to check in, they're gonna go back to the hotel and I'll head over to my Airbnb. But right now, I definitely need some food because I don't eat on those 9-hour flights, man, because I'm not trying to be clogged up in that line to the bathroom, you understand me? Walking through towns like this always fascinates me because they got the old architecture and like, while there's places back home that may have old architecture, like in my city, there's still all the flashing lights and noises, you know what I mean? Make you feel like you're fucking walking in a pinball machine, you know what I mean? Look at me, look at me, look at me. That's not really going on here. Like this is like, classier, you know what I mean? It's quiet, fine, you know what I mean? So we stop at this little pizzeria and the pizzeria is serving what they say is an authentic Italian pizza. Now, don't kill me in the comments because I don't know. I'm a visitor here, but this is what they said. So apparently, this is the little square dough or whatever. They fill it with the Roma tomatoes, this big old dollop of, mozzarella cheese on the top here. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, while it was delicious, it was a pain in the ass to eat. Like it really was. It was a pain in the ass to eat. So after we ate, we just kind of walked around and blew off our time and then, headed on back so we could do our official check-in. Like they could go get their room and I could go see what my Airbnb looked like. Now this Airbnb ain't bad. It looks pretty good. It's nice and spacious. Got a nice little view out here. I'm only here for one night, so it ain't really no big deal. But I'm about to go ahead and shower, cut my hair, and then I'll meet up with the girls later on. We'll have like a dinner and then kind of walk around and see what a little bit of the nightlife has to offer.
Lecce, what's happening? We out here walking. We're going to meet some of my travel mates right now, and we're gonna go get some food. I'm not exactly sure where they want us to eat at, but Kaylee's got something picked out, so we're just gonna trust whatever it is she got going on. So how look? Good? All right.
Now there's an old saying that goes something like, you haven't really lived until you've eaten pasta in Italy. So it's only right that our first Italian meal in Italy be pasta. Now the dinner was amazing, okay? The pasta was really, really delicious, but it didn't blow me away at all, okay? And I'm really expected to find some fascinating Italian food while we're here because Italy has kind of like this reputation of being a food mecca per se, right? But anyway, we're just kind of going to roll around and see what we can get into for the rest of the night because Lecce is a really quiet town. Like there's no nightclubs here. There's no bars with banging music coming out of them. But we did manage to find a nice little rooftop bar that we went and had a couple little beers and whiskeys at. And the cool part was they let us take those to go so we could kind of drink them on the street while we were walking around and checking out the rest of the town. We walked up on some street performers doing some Star Wars battles, and that was kind of cool to watch. But we're really just going to call it a night, man, and head on back in so we can get a nice and early start for tomorrow, because that's the official first day of our group trip, and we're going to kind of meet the rest of our travel mates and, kind of get the expectation for the remainder of the trip. So until next time, man, I'll catch you off in the next episode. Peace.